Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. Happy 2024. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your January monthly read where we're going to look at the energies for January as well as look at the energy that you ended 2023 on, because there was some really important astrological events at the end of December. We had a Cancer full moon and Chiron and Jupiter both went direct. So this is really big energy starting off 2024, and then on the 1st of January, Mercury stations direct. So lots of energy of movement forward. This is really good for anyone who wants to start a New Year's resolution, looking back on the last year and figuring out where you want to improve on last year. This is a really good time, okay? Aries, before we get into it, I do want to thank you. Thank you for a prosperous 2023. I appreciate each and every one of you for helping me grow my channel. It's always been nice to get to know each and every one of you. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to in this new year, okay? All right, Aries, we're going to get right into it. Do check the description box below. I have highlighted all the important dates for January. Okay, let's go week by week. So you do start off with the Seven of Cups in the upright, as well as the Chariot card in reverse, Major Arcana. That's the first week. Second week of January, we do have the Eight of Wands in reverse, as well as the Knight of Pentacles, also in reverse. That's actually the King of Pentacles in reverse. Third week, there's the Knight of Cups. I must have already felt that knight because I just said knight, huh? As well as this Six of Swords, also in reverse. Fourth week of January, we have the Four of Cups in the upright. And the Queen of Wands, also in the upright. So let's make sure you can see all the cards. I always try to do this at my window to get natural light, but today is kind of cloudy, so making sure you can see everything in the screen. All right, let's go ahead and pull a overarching card for December 2023. Let's see where you left that year. See what energy you are working with at the beginning of 2024. Okay, Six of Cups. So for some of you, you all could have ended last year under someone who you know coming into your life. This could have been around family. Obviously, it was the holidays. There could have been some type of nostalgic reason why you were thinking about others at the end of the year. There is this sense, though, that whoever this person was or the people that were coming into your life in December, they definitely could have some type of play here in 2024 at the beginning of the month. Do remember that the Six of Cups also can relate to you feeling nostalgic, maybe you wanting to go home or you to bring up ideas around what you used to do with people. Maybe you are thinking about calling or reaching out to friends, family. That definitely could be the case here in January. Let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme here now for the month of January. Spirit, if you can give us a card for Aries for January 2024. Okay, and you all have the Justice card, which is that Libra energy. So already you all are starting off with that Libra who is sitting across the sky from you all. You all are in the North Node right now. Libra is in the South Node. So for many of you all, you could be dealing with relationships, dealing with people who may or may not be just or may not be fair. You could be dealing with some decisions, especially around work or around areas that people are having kind of like power plays. There is this feeling that watch your back during this month, because there could be areas of your life where relationships maybe are not what you were thinking they would be. I do think that as you look over the entire month, down here in that third week, there is that Six of Swords. that kind of feeling like it's time to be moving away or moving on to something better. But you do have a lot of reversals here in the second and third weeks of the month. So really pay attention, because it seems like you're opening up the month with too many ideas, not knowing where to flesh out some of the bad ideas, you kind of not having a good handle on where you want to go with your dreams, with your aspirations. By the time you get to that second week, it does look like there's a lot of wands flying with that 8 of Wands. King of Pentacles could be your work, someone who holds the purse strings, management, your organization. And by the time you get to that third week, like I was saying, you could be leaving or thinking about leaving your job or somewhere that you're not really feeling fulfilled. But by the time you get to the end of the month, it looks like you're feeling a lot better about your situation, possibly because we do have Uranus in Taurus moving direct at the end of January. So really pay attention to the people that you surround yourself with. Pay attention if there's someone from your past, like I said, that you ended 2023 with, who has come into your life. I do think when Mercury stations direct here at the beginning of January, many of you all have quite a few ideas that you've been tossing around in your head since Mercury moved retrograde back in December around the 13th. If any of you all have had something at that Cancer full moon that came up for you, that full moon in Cancer was on the 26th. This Chariot card stands for Cancer. So there could be somewhere in your life that you're feeling like, okay, is it time for me to move forward? Is it time for me to take a new job? Is it time for me to start a side business? Is it time for me to get into a partnership? You're kind of all over the place in the beginning of the month. I do feel like once you can get into Mercury moving out of its post shadow, by the time we get to that third week of the month around the 21st, I do think some of these cups are going to get clearer, and it won't be so much of a like, I'm not sure what to do, and you're kind of in this analysis paralysis state, okay? By the time you move into the second week of January, that is when we have the new moon in Capricorn, and let me say on the 11th, Mercury enters Capricorn on the 13th, and then you also have Pluto entering Aquarius on the 20th, and Mercury exits its retrograde on the 21st. So right here, you can see lots of energy is going to be around possibly your money, your finances. But I do feel like some of you have had a lot of conversations, and there's so much going on that you're not able to focus on just one thing, whether it's your home life and money issues, whether it's you trying to talk to your boss, maybe you're trying to get a promotion or a raise. There's just a lot of things going on that you don't have time to focus. And this 8 of Wands wants to remind you that if there's people around you pulling you in every direction, you need to take some time out for yourself. I do think that that Justice card could be alluding to you not having enough time for yourself, dealing more with other people. And by the time you get to that third week, that is that big week of January when Pluto enters Aquarius, the sun moves into Aquarius, and then Mercury exits its retrograde, and then we have Venus entering Capricorn. Many of you all could be having someone come to you during that week and saying, hey, I was thinking, you know, would you like to get some coffee, or would you like to move with me to a different department? There's some kind of conversation that's just so out of the blue that you weren't expecting, that I think that you're definitely like contemplating like, okay, where did this come from? So just pay attention to the people, conversations that come up. Like I said, it could be someone from your past that brings up some out of the blue conversation. And by the time you end the month, we do have Taurus, like I said, or I should say Uranus in Taurus ending its retrograde. And now you literally are like, do I want to take this opportunity? Is this really the right time? That Queen of Wands is reminding you, be patient, take your time. You do not have to be rushing into anything. Many of you all have ignored some of the conversations around you. I do think that in a way that is good, because you've been able to focus more on yourself. But the Queen of Wands wants to remind you, like, you have a lot of gifts that maybe you forgot that you had, and don't let other people try to steer you in directions that you're not ready for, okay? Overall, Aries, I think you have a lot of energy, but I do think that you need to steer it into a constructive way during January, because like I said, you're starting off the month with all of these different ideas, being pulled in all these different directions. And then by time you get to the end of the month, you're going to have conversations that are out of the blue that you're really going to need to know what it is that you want, and not be swayed into anyone else's ideas, okay? All right, Aries, I hope you have a great January. Let me know what you're looking forward to this month. Also, if you haven't subscribed, click that bell. I would appreciate you turning on all notifications and subscribing to Scorpio Soul Time. I'll talk to you later.